Where do the excess calories go if they're not turned into fat? And if I eat more than what my body can use towards healing? Does this apply to all plant fats or just omega-3s and avocados? So that's a great observation. So when she was eating a clean keto diet on animal products, she continued to gain weight. But yet eating tons of flax seeds and avocados, flax oil, didn't gain weight at all. Where did the calories go? The most important thing to understand is that the calorie model is not very useful. It assumes that everything you eat will be burned off as energy or stored as fat. That assumption is completely incorrect because we don't actually burn or store everything we eat. Some things we eat get burned for fuel. And there are some things that we eat that get turned into other things in the body, not fat. So for omega-3 fatty acids, for example, they get immediately absorbed into cellular membranes, which improve your metabolism, cellular function, cellular communication. They get turned into the membranes around nerve cells, and they improve cognition and memory, as well as neurological function, help people with neuropathies, multiple sclerosis, ALS, other conditions that affect the nervous system. They get turned into the anti-inflammatory immune cells that actually help you return to your baseline, as well as other functions as well. So the things that you eat don't only get turned into energy or fat, but some things get turned into hormones, immune cells, cell membranes, etc. So that's the problem inherent to that model. And that's why I always tell people don't worry about calories because they don't really make much sense. If you look at calories alone, you could think 100 calories of kale and 100 calories of pizza were the same thing. But I think when I say that, you can see that that's ridiculous, right? Because 100 calories of pizza, you've got dairy and grease and sugar in the sauce and in the dough and all this stuff, right? Like that is unhealthy. 100 calories of kale, you've got complex set of micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. You've got all of these amazing phytonutrients that are going to build up cellular health and metabolism. Do you think if you had too much kale that you would get fatter? What if you had 10,000 calories of kale? Would you get fatter? The answer is no, because kale cannot form body fat. Kale forms cells. It has all the micronutrients we need for cellular health and cellular metabolism, fiber, which we need for our gut health, immune health, and other things. So all of these things, and then the excess goes into our stool, and that's it. And that is why you can have excessive amounts of it, and you'll get a faster metabolism. It helps with things like weight loss when you apply exercise. It helps with rapid healing, but it doesn't make people fatter. So hopefully that makes sense to all of you who are looking at food that way. I know it's a hard thing to let go of because I know I was trained in that too. I was trained in medical school that if you want someone to lose weight, you cut back on their calories because if they have less calories than they burn, they will lose weight. If they have more calories than they burn, they will gain weight. It works to a point. But when you're doing my protocol, you can have more calories than you burn and you will lose weight when you exercise. Why? Because those foods were not being used to create fat. So that is the science. Now, if you add exercise, you will find that you can burn fat faster than you ever have before.